Ouch. Wrong button.
Alrighty, let's do this thing. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because, yeah, it's a day.
It is. You want to tell them what they're doing wrong on your stream?
Pound Boutte. There, Lomir. And Andrea. Yes, Pound Boutte.
That's right.
Yes.
Tell them about it.
Sorry, it's so hard to remember to do that when you're so used to I love free shit.
Yeah, I know. Jack's got to be
Don't make
different.
me change it like daily.
Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco Tuesday, also known as Two for Tuesday, June 4th, 2024, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar on NBNN. And that means we'll double up the streamer bundles at the butt and the top of the hour. Giveaways are open! Exclamation bundle me for a chance to win those streamer bundles! Exclamation I love free shit on my side. And Pound Boutte on Jack's stream for a chance to win his Steam key at the end of the show. So that's what's going on. But meanwhile, we've got
We will do
more
something.
patch notes. We've got more release notes. We've got Ask a Dev notes. We've got other updates for you. So yesterday, while we were here, we were up to the user interface store information Inky and Lua changes, I believe.
Something like that. Something like that. Yes. That is where we were. If I can figure out how to change the screen.
How to get over there?
So, the minimum name length is now 4 characters.
Or what?
Creating characters.
So just minimum 4 characters.
Yeah.
So a guy could call himself Dude if he wants to.
Absolutely.
Bill. Yes. Fire Marshal Bill.
I didn't know we had a minimum or maximum to
That's
begin with.
not
Well,
for
I know we had a
character.
maximum. I
Yes,
shouldn't
we
say
did.
that.
Well, the real question is why isn't the minimum 2 characters? Because remember, you're supposed to actually be named after your real life person and
So
not,
if your
yeah,
name
your
Oh,
was
avatar is supposed to be your
AJ
first.
or Ty or PJ or
Something like that. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Um,
something like that.
or if you're a demon clown and you want to call yourself it.
exactly. And carry around a red balloon. And they edited the description of the shield skill bolster balance.
No, let's
Yeah.
see.
Well, I mean, I don't have any shield skills, so bolster balance. What does that do?
I'm
Prevent you
looking.
from getting knocked over, maybe? Da, 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 da,
Of
da,
course,
da.
it's gonna be the last one I check, right? Yeah, it is.
Well, I
It's
mean, if you
always the
continue
last one
to
you
check
check.
things, then increases chance to resist stuns, roots, knockdowns, and knockback effects. Shield specialization grants an additional dexterity bonus. Ooh,
Okay.
yes. Yes. Then we shall talk about added port harmony to the loading screen tip about new U locations.
Because
They
everybody's out
made,
there using the new U.
oh, yeah, yeah. They made dead bodies show as valid ingredients on their appropriate crafting tables.
Okay, that's nice.
Yes. Made
What what
all
what
recipes.
what does a
What?
maid's dead body have to do with crafting?
Well, I mean, can you actually drag a dead body as a valid ingredient for anything? Or are they talking about carcasses?
They are talking
How,
about
how,
the.
how how many how many maids are there in this game?
Oh, where did the dead
Just
bodies
one
go?
cleaning elemental?
You picked up the dead body?
Well, that's not a valid crafting ingredient. It's
Oh,
over
there he
by the
is. Yeah,
wall.
there they are.
Yes. Um, but yeah. I don't know what dead bodies are used as crafting ingredients because you can't. It's not
I'd
PvP for cannibal stew.
say very small ones so they could fit in the pot.
Yeah. Yes. And then they made all recipes, the sheets of papers themselves, not show as valid ingredients on crafting stations.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Fixed a typo in the display name of the May login bundle. Typo for May getting fixed in
June.
June. Yes. So from May 1st to June, the end of the month. Made new icons for most of the existing cupcakes, so they're all consistent large size. Made a new icon for medium elven tint. Made a new icon for the replenishing Ariel Palm Blue Fish Combo Fireworks box.
Well, it's about time.
Yeah. Fixed large icons for the cubic stone pedestal, low rectangular stone pedestal with scrollwork in low round stone pedestal. Adjusted the crown store text about eternal patterns. Adjusted the store names and descriptions of the stone and timber basements to match the description of the basement items. It's exciting fixes.
Oh, yes. I'm so overwhelmed with glee.
Hey, man.
I can
It's
tell.
all whelming. It's all whelming.
Overwhelming,
You have
yes.
been whelmed. The world and quest changers. I hate this shit. Rumor has it that the Aether surrounding the approaching comments, perhaps the run off the slaughter of the Aether, has muted another of Nude Britannia creatures. It's a fucking tank fish. It's
You
an
think?
Aether tank fish. Yes.
Redacted.
Yes, it's a redacted. Yes. As Tina says, this is X sighting. Like formerly sighting. It is no longer
Why are
re-sighting.
typos even patch notes? Because they have nothing better to put in the patch notes, Twip. That's why.
Yeah.
They ran out of good stuff to put in them.
If there was good stuff to put in them, yeah. It's not like they ran out, Lomir. They just don't have it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to remember what's the who's on the team doing what?
Nobody is doing what.
We don't know. We're still waiting for Ravelux to finish the maps. So all of the base scenes have a map. And the removal of the dungeon maps is
3 years later.
Yeah. Normalized fishing XP across all scenes.
So fishing's been fucked all this time, is what you're telling us?
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, Shroud math is all over the place as far as being in a tier 15 plus scene and then having like the clay blocks or some of the other things be like tier 1 nodes.
Yeah, but what's
Like,
fishing got to do with that? Yeah.
And some scenes were giving more XP than others. I don't know which ones because even though we do have GM fishing, we don't really fish. Random encounters, bounty slips, prayer cards, and survey tickets now have an updated list of all the towns in which they may be turned in. Out in Ardoris, they updated the logic by which archives the Mention Undead to Toronto task, because 7 years later we're still fixing the main
Base
storyline.
base quests. Yes, base
Yeah,
quests.
the base quest. That is part of your Shroud of the Avatar quest. And
Last.
Boreas Colossus, they fixed a circular fountain so players can take water from it.
Ooh.
And disabled the chair at the chess puzzle because of bugs while players were sitting in it.
Because they can't take water from square fountains.
Yes. Which was a bug. Out in Brittany Estates, they added propping to the ground floor of the tailor shop. What kind of propping did they add to the ground? Oh, I guess they added items because it was there was nothing there.
There was a hole. I'm thinking there was a hole in the floor.
There was, well, there was a floor, but it was empty of.
Oh,
all
this was
things that would
this was
say, hey,
this was the Conjurer Dragon report that the tailor had nothing in his shop. Okay, I remember this now.
yes.
I remember this now. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, out in Brew Crash, fixed a typo in one of Witsky's shakedown responses. Yeah, out in Castle Atos, they fixed typo for Xing Tong in Stanislav's responses. Out in Central Brittany, they added list teleporters by each exit gate that connect to Novia and every other Brittany neighborhood. Out in Esgard, they trimmed a gravity-defined vine at the C-Note. Graph Island updated non-mineable green crystals to be blue with a matching update to those in Port Graph.
So is it mineable? Or is just it blue now?
No, it's now blue. It's no longer green. It is now blue.
But is it mineable?
No. So non-mineable crystals are supposed to be blue. Out in Grusk, they replaced a candle with one that functions in the Tail's End tunnel. And removed invisible collision from the top of the stairs next to a palisade wall. And for automatons, added a governor response and improved the Mistrender response. And the factory trolley is now the D line. Ensured B runes appear on the B line stations.
Interesting.
Okay. Yes. Inventory tutorial. Improved logic that archives the open chest loot gate key task. Oh man, you remember doing that?
Oh yes.
Yes. And identifying like 6 bugs related to the inventory tutorial.
Right off the gate. Yeah, right off the bat.
Yeah. Yes.
We spent
except
the day
for the
on that
mineable
one.
blue ones, which are sapphires. Yeah. Or as I like to call it, transparent aluminum. Yes. We can't call it aluminium. It's aluminum.
Alien would get pissed.
Why? In the Lost Veil, they switched out an old version of the wooden mug that could be gotten from Retcliffe. That is it. This the problem with the hey, these mugs aren't salvageable.
That's the one.
This is their fix for it.
Yes.
This is their fix for it. They're not fixing the actual mug. They're just swapping it.
They're swapping it for one that can be salvaged.
Yes.
But of course,
so anybody
we
that
don't
has
we don't know if that fixes the problem of having multiple mugs that are stackable, not stackable.
Yeah, that too. Out in North Midmere Way, they fixed collision for a book on a rug that couldn't be taken. the ironic thing is, how many scenes have stuff where the props can't be taken? Should be able to loot it all. If it's there, take it down to the studs. Right? You okay there, Laz?
Yeah, I just don't want to be blowing my nose into everybody's ear on microphone, so I had to mute myself there for a second.
Yeah. As Tina says, why fix when you can just half-ass it?
Oh, wait till later on in the week. You're gonna love some of the shit that you're gonna hear.
I know lots of it. Port Graph, they added a few cool and blue crystal nodes. Non-mineable crystals along the river are now blue. The bank now has a compass icon. A couple of horses can sometimes be seen in town. Also
Can
in
they
Port
be
Graph, the
tamed?
jail cell and bank now require a fragile Port Graph cell key to unlock. Out in Solania Catacombs, fixed visual effects that were floating below a cauldron. Out in South Boundless Forest, plugged a gap in the mountain wall above the Blessing Cave entrance. Out in South Midmere Way, they moved a lantern from the top of a destructible crate to a nearby rock. In Tanglemire, they added collision to a hanging platform and switched out an old version of a wooden mug that could be gotten from Erla. Out in Tenebrous Harbor, lowered a floating cloth bolt. And Vauban Pass, they added threatening tornado to the repeating wave of the control point. Ooh. Out in Vickland, moved a floating tree to the ground nearby. Out in Ulfheim, updated the body text for the Deliver Dragon Tooth task to clarify the turn-in scene. Out in Whiteguard Foothills, they corrected scale for all ore nodes to be slightly larger.
Hey, let's get to all those other low-level scenes.
Hey, man. Low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. Added a candelabra to Pendero's shop. Then player-owned town changes.
Okay, so I just added a topic for you because we're gonna want to cover this because I understand I understand people sometimes, but this one I don't fucking understand whatsoever.
Well, the player-owned town changes. The Buy Order Bazaar added the new holdfast northwest of Castle Athos in Novia. Okay, you ready to go to that forum post?
Oh yes, let's bring this one up because this is to me going to be somebody who wasted their money. Just my 2 cents.
Hey, yeah. Tirag, tired of endless searches for scattered buy orders? Have buy orders not being filled and tired of repeatedly posting in the trade chat? Look no further. Buy Order Bazaar is the player-owned town designed to streamline your buy order experience in Shroud of the Avatar. Our mission is to consolidate buy orders, making it easier and faster for you to sell your goods to players seeking to buy. Where is the town located? We're easy to find, located just outside of Castle Athos in the plains area to the northwest. How it works, everything is provided. There are no lots to claim, no deeds or commission-free vendors to buy. You simply post here, PM me on the forums, or send in-game mail to one of my characters, Goria Kulas, Tirag, Andreas Kulas. At least once a day, I will grant access to requesters on the vendors in town. Can I sell items? Absolutely not. The sole purpose of this town is to consolidate buy orders. Anyone posting something for sale will be warned and then eventually removed from the vendors. This includes advertising, containers, etc. If at some point we grow big enough to need searchable item lists, we will allow item sacks to be included in order to be found in the search tool, but not at this time. Can I live in town? There are no plans to have claimable lots within the plot. Final notes. I am still in the process of decorating, so the vendor stalls and POT in general will hopefully be more appealing soon. If you have any questions, please post them here. Yes. And Conjure Dragon selling to players seeking to sell won't work. Probably easier to sell to players seeking to buy.
Excuse me.
As long as there is no houses in town, the town is nearly invisible on the overland map. I found it only by accidentally walking over it when searching northwest of Atos. Thanks, that got remedied. Good point. I might add some properties in there just to help with that. Or a devotional light. So it's under siege. Yes. But yes. Well, maybe he had a spare town that wasn't doing anything before instead of purchasing a brand new town. That's a lot of faith in the game there. Tirak. Oh, Laz, you're up. Do you see it? I guess not. Laz, you muted yourself still.
Sorry, had to blow my nose again. Yep, I see
Yes.
him.
You see it? Yep.
Yeah. Where is my?
So, Laz, your allergies killing you today?
No, I came home sick from my trip.
Oh, that's what you get for talking with people, man. You get sick.
Why can't I? There it is. There we go.
There he goes. Bye. Because we don't need no cheap viewers. We don't need no stinking viewers. Okay, let's see.
So, real quick. On the overland. Coming up here.
Oh, did you already teleported out there?
Yeah. Trying to the port. They said northwest?
They said yes.
Of Castle
Now I gotta go
Atos.
to Atos. That way I can get out on the overworld map. Da, 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 da.
I don't know if that's correct.
What?
I said, I don't
In
know
the
if that's correct.
plains to the northwest. I'm in Atos right now, so
Yeah.
I have to mount a horse to get out of here.
There are a bunch of holy shit, there's a whole bunch of new towns over here. The plains to the northwest. We have to come. This is way up here.
The plains to the northwest of Castle Atos. A screenshot of the location of the town would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
For those that are challenged by looking at names and standing over markers. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Nope,
Right,
that's
where?
not it.
Yeah.
That was Dragon Hold.
I'm all the way up through the through the gate up here, East Reach Gap.
Well, like there is issues where it's like, okay, so that's west, that's southwest, that's north. So northwest should be this way. Knight's Bastion. Since there aren't actual planes out here.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But it is the town directly toward to the northwest. I'm standing over it right now, Laz.
I'm looking for you. I saw you just a second ago.
Yeah, I'm on my horse. Look
Yeah, I
over
see
towards
you. I see you
Castellanos.
there. I'm just
Yeah,
I went over the wrong bridge
Yeah.
coming back, so
yes.
I thought I looked at this one. Okay, buy order Bazaar.
Yes. Doing stuff with a nice read. And now I have to. Oh, man. Read. The first buy order focused town in Novia. Buy orders are not searchable and fewer items are for sale, making them extremely difficult to find. Wait. Vendor listings in zone.
There is no buy order vendor listing, first off, so I don't know how he expects people.
Yeah.
I don't know what Tirag is thinking here as to
Well, so what he's doing is he's setting up individual vendor stalls with where the buy orders are.
right. Well, I just put. Yeah, I mean, first off, I walked up here. I mean, I guess like here we have two Alphessence piles. Here we have, yeah. Go ahead and click on the vendor, which just ain't working for some reason.
Yes.
Nothing on that vendor.
So you got some elf essences that you can sell, and you have some spider silk and sulfurous ash.
And you're not selling, you're buying them. So somebody wants these items.
The character visiting would sell these materials and reagents. So the person that placed the buy order
Is buying them.
would receive them.
Right, they're buying them.
Yes.
Yeah, sulfuric
Which
ash.
is yes.
I mean, really?
Hey, it's worth a shot, man.
500 ash at 2,000?
Well, he was just putting stuff out there.
Yeah, well, you
4
know,
gold each.
be realistic.
Hey, man, maybe I'll message him and say, hey, I would like to put a bunch of buy orders on these vendors and do like wood pulp and wood scrap for like a gold.
Now let's take a trip over to Sultan. 'Cause
Why?
I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to, well, I'll shoot my mailbox also once we get there.
Now I have to teleport because I already recalled
Uh-huh.
back.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
Town crier. Yes. That is a radical concept there. Tina. And Tina says, maybe, and I know this is a radical concept, but we could add a tab to search for buy orders just like sell orders.
Oh,
because
but
as soon
we can't do
that
that
was
because that's too
that
hard.
that was requested immediately after they
Absolutely. And it was denied
uh
because it was too hard. Too hard.
I don't know why
Copy paste,
it's too hard.
change the fucking query from one to the other. So right
Yeah.
here, as you can see, we buy Kodos or Suet and more, and you'll notice that each of my vendors, says, different things.
Yes.
Rideable horses. We buy, bags, trunks, chests, and backpacks.
Yes.
Now, of course, if you go to this vendor and you click on his buy orders, this is my only vendor in this town that has buy orders.
Yeah.
Or should I go to sell? You'll see that I have a huge list of things that I am purchasing here. And then if I open my mailbox, and I'm going to just sort this down to Sultan once I do that. Come on, need a mailbox. You'll notice that, and I'll get a screenshot this for you. So let me make this really, really, really big here. So I can screenshot this for you. So you get an idea. And you can share this on your screen. There we go. But
Da, da,
yes,
da, da, da,
yeah,
da, da.
I am getting iron ore, silver ore, copper ore, amongst other things. As Jack knows, I also get crowns of the obsidian. I get all
Yes.
these other items, and I would have to actually go to my bank to actually show you the whole list. But yes, I sell loads of crowns. I get clay blocks. I get the ore. I get the wood. I get the suet. I get the wolf carcasses, and I get the wood scrap mostly. I don't get a lot of wood pulp sales for some reason.
Well, that's because people have to convert scrap
Yeah,
to
well,
pulp.
yeah. But all those commodities that, again, so I don't see the need to have somebody else offer me a town where, again, it's not searchable. And this, I have a couple guys who have been coming here regularly telling me their copper, iron, silver, and other items on the regular. So I mean, once people know where you have these purchase orders, um, they will return and keep coming back. So I don't see the need for a whole town. That's just I just don't see it personally. That's all. I mean, I wish them lots of luck, but I just don't see the need.
Hey, he's trying to fill a need with a POT that is really created due to the uh how can we say this politely, half-assed building of vendor listings in zone. They did it for half the sell orders, not for the buy orders, hence the half.
Yeah, now if there was something like the V for vendor listing, like I have here, for for buy orders, that would make a whole lot of sense. Then I would say he's onto a great idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
and as Tina says, he's trying to work around the quarter-assed implementation of vendors.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
wasting $700 to
Well, so
$900 to try and get around something like that. By the way, we've passed the butt of the hour, so let's head back home.
oh yeah, we did. Okay, my nerd gonna be. Gosh, shit! It's Taco Tuesday, and I didn't pull two. I already closed it.
Already screwing things up, are you?
Already screwing things up because it's Tuesday. But my nerd is getting a streamer bundle, which just means I'll pull three at the end. It's all good. It's
All right.
not like we haven't done that crap before.
Yeah, we got Lomir and Andrew Night Owl. Congratulations to you two. And both of yous are on the
Yes.
lot, so you don't have to move, Lomir. At least not for me. Andrew, you
Yeah.
need to come on over. I guess I should sit down so I can click this. My targeting has been really screwed up lately. I don't know why.
Wonky.
Yeah,
Wonky.
really wonky.
I thought it was supposed to be two.
You didn't win both of them. Andrew Night Owl won the other one.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, okay, each person wins two for Tuesday. Okay,
No,
never mind.
we pulled two different
No, no, no,
winners.
no, no.
Never mind.
Yeah, not
Where,
one
where have
winner
you
getting
where
two.
have you been for the last couple of years?
I don't know. It's like how can you confuse that there, Lomir? I mean,
Maybe I didn't win on Tuesdays before. I don't know.
Hang on, Maynard. I have to reopen it. I have to reset everything.
you got to do
All right,
stuff.
now it's reset. Now you can retype bundle me. Yeah, how long have you been here? Tina says. So yeah,
And
Tirag. As much as I wish you loads of luck, I just do not get, wasting that kind of money and not allowing people to live in your town, which will help build your
hey,
town.
maybe someone gave him the town. Maybe he had a spare town. I mean, there's all kinds of reasons for him to do
Yeah,
this.
I doubt anybody's going around
I wish
giving away
I wish him
$700
luck in
towns.
this. Yeah, I wish him luck. I wish that it is fruitful. Um, the bigger issue is I wish that they would fix the
Vendor listings.
in the yes, because remember we already know that the way it's querying the database and doing everything else is extremely slow. There's tons of rooms for optimization.
Optimize.
Yes, and it is one where it's like, yes, we need vendor listing in zones. We need a for sale and buy order section, um, and make it all searchable and query those databases. Why they can't do it and saying that it's technically not doable by them? Why?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
I don't
understand
get
these
it.
things.
To me, it should be as easy as a copy paste, and then just take your target, from database vendor listings to
Yeah,
database vendor buy orders. I really don't see
yeah.
what is so tough about that. But as we know, variables are hard.
Yes. Well, yes,
Variables are hard.
yes, variables are so hard, so
You don't
hard.
believe in the town fairy? No, I don't believe in the town fairy, Tina. People going out and giving away free towns. Yes, the town fairy.
Yeah, but my question really is he just so once a day he's going out there and enabling access to people to add buy orders to their vendors. So um
Yeah, well, he's going to find out soon that he's going to have a big problem with that. Know what the problem is?
40K. What?
How many,
You gotta
how many,
finish blowing
how,
yours.
how many people have access to the vendor right on this slot? Answer me that.
Well, two.
Okay. How much trouble do we have fighting amongst each other just keeping sell orders on that vendor? Okay.
For under 200 items. Yes,
Right.
that is going to be
So the 200
yes.
item list is also the same thing on the sell orders. So are you going
Well,
to limit everybody to 3 or 4 orders only? Because you're going to screw yourself once you get to a certain point. You're not going to be able to do this. And again,
he's going to have to continually add vendors and then maybe specialize things and have people relocate their items to specific
well,
vendors. But it's management. It is a lot of management, and I think he's aware of that.
I don't know. I think he's going to need a copper ore vendor, an iron ore vendor, a silver
Yes.
ore vendor, yeah, and
Yeah. I mean, but you've got to grow to get there, and then
well,
then it will become
again,
copper ore one, copper ore two, copper ore three, and
um,
then eventually players will just go to another place. Yes.
so let's start with the limitations of a holdfast. Right now, he's using market rollout, so you can only put one vendor on the lot. So he'll be able
Yes.
to put a couple hundred of those, but uh, what does the buy order list look like? Let's just take a look here. It doesn't actually give us a number, does it?
Hey, come over here to technical difficulties. Technical difficulties has things for the buy order.
No, I'm just looking at the list of items that you can sell.
It should be let's see, manage inventory, sell.
Yeah. So we'd actually have to
Uh
go count each and
so
every one of these
this
items.
is like manage inventory,
Manage orders.
manage orders.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. And then
So,
have to go select the item.
so he would technically need a vendor for each one of these items on the list.
Yes. Eventually.
I would say he's going to need one right off the bat because with a 200 list, heck, I can, max out, 100 orders in a heartbeat with just 5 items. I mean, come on. Yeah.
It's all good, man.
I can max out 100 with just gold orders or just copper orders or just,
And
because
why is my quantity limited to 10,000?
Shroud math, man.
Yeah.
Is it
Here,
limited to
I'm putting some
10,000?
buy.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to buy wood scrap for way too cheap.
Yeah, Tina, it's almost like you need to buy bulk stacks, right? Absolutely.
It's almost like those things where implement the hey, you can choose that slider that we've only been asking for a very, very long time.
Yeah, now that would help because again, if you notice in my mailbox, yeah, I got to do 100, 100, 100, 100, 1,000, 500. Yeah. And again, let
Yeah.
me let me run over to my bank here real quick just to show everybody, just to prove my point. And the only thing you're not going to see here is crowns because I take those out, just keep them on me. But as for stacks, and you're gonna, die laughing when you see some of these numbers, because everything in here has been sold to me for the most part. So right now I've got 24,300 copper ore that's been sold to me. Gold ore only 300, granite block 30,000, iron ore 18,400, maple wood 1,000, silver ore 1,800, suet 600.
Yeah.
Wolf carcasses, 700, and wood scraps over 6,000. These are all items. Obsidian wolf carcasses only 10. But these are all items that came out of buy orders, and I just keep them in here. Now I had a whole bunch of other stuff that were originally my store items, which again you'll see that I had, you know, another
Hey.
30,000
Well,
granite plus another 26,000 iron, another 2,800 suet, but those were just stuff that I had before that. Everything that's in the main box here is all stuff that was sold to me, um, from other people. And, I just continue to let it stack there. And then when I'm ready to either use it or resell it, because I don't pay premium prices, of course, I, buy low, sell high. That's the way to make money in this game. Get Tyrion out of my way, will you? Who's that guy?
I mean that's a there. Now he's between us. Now he's on
Yeah.
the other side of me.
Oh, and I
You
sold
like
some
that? Because
things.
that's actually a thing. But the other thing is they would also have to change that column type away from int, which has that max range of to 32,767, which is the 16-inch
16-bit
16
limit.
to,
Yes.
yes, to maybe the 32-bit version of it, which can go to 2 billion. Why not do that? Why not do that? Or maybe even a 64-bit integer. Ooh, or big int.
Because we
That's
can't get
them
a Unity
fixing
upgrade
column
in.
types. Oh, we can't get a unit. Well, I mean, table.
Would that even fix the problem?
Fusion.
That's the big question.
Yes. Just make it unsigned. Yes, it would.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't get that for 1,000 crowns from me. Not at all. Not at all. But I still
You
don't
got
think
stuff.
I still don't think that's a fair price either. Again, is when you actually do the real world math of what gold goes for, what kodos go for gold, and you do the actual math, it doesn't add up. Which,
Hey, Shroud math.
yeah, well, I've gone back and forth with CC on this several times, because I wonder how CC makes any money when, he sells things lower than the actual retail prices of them, or what he's buying them for at that point. That, okay, even if he's getting them cheaper than what he's selling them for, how he's managing to do that. So, but hey, that's, proprietary secrets. We won't.
He's eking out the small profit margins for big gains.
Yeah, and a lot of times I'll see CC selling lot deeds, and speaking of lot deeds, we didn't get to that. Let's get back to the.
Yeah. Real world math is $1,000
Let's
for
get
over
back to these
90,000
patch
crowns.
notes.
Yeah. Back to the patch notes because Dr. Wiz's place, they added an island north of Brittany. Jade Gardens, they upgraded to town. Shearwater Island, they upgraded to a metro. Laz will eventually watch the live stream from last Friday, and we will post things
Oh, I have at
about
least
it.
one topic all ready to go, but not today. We don't have time
At
today, or
least one, yes. Then the Remembrance Sale.
because we don't celebrate real world events.
This is the time of year that our thoughts go towards who have been lost in conflict or an effort to keep the peace. In this reality, events such as past world wars and current conflicts have taken too many lives to bear counting. The world of New Britannia is no different. Many lives were lost under the rule of the Obsidians and during the Obsidian Wars. Crown Store sales will be 30% off. Crowns of the Obsidian will be 20% off. Deed upgrades will be 20% off.
And that's until June.
The subscriber
7th.
login
June 7th,
reward
because
includes.
that was updated.
Yeah.
I upgraded all my deeds yesterday, so.
Yeah. The subscriber login rewards is the Vernal Fire Dancer outfit, which is a color change from the original Fire Dancer outfit, which makes it a new item. Yes. So the spring or vernal summer Fire Dancer outfit, as well as a chest with gold bands full of silver and a long candle chandelier. Ooh. And then after that, the June login reward is a table.
No, but you missed the real questionable one.
Which one?
The
Which one?
chest?
No, I said a chest with gold bands full of silver.
Full of silver. When was the last time you saw silver
Coins.
silver coins in this game? Why are we putting fucking silver coins in a chest in a game that has no silver coins? Please, can somebody explain
Because
this to me?
Shroud math.
Full of silver
It's a
coins.
form of.
As for us to
Hey
pay our
man,
taxes.
next to they'll introduce copper coins, and then the also esoteric electrum
Yeah,
coins.
platinum
If you
coins.
remember, like first edition Dungeons and Dragons, with the coin that no one ever carried, electrum. Um, do they even still have electrum coins in D&D?
I'm sure they do.
Or or was that phased out? Electrum
Yeah, Tina.
coins.
What would you need?
Yeah,
90K kodos. Let's see. Let's go to. Let's go look at this. Yeah. As Andrew says, you never heard of the upgrades. I mean, if I want to update
yeah.
my uh, place anywhere tax-free city lot deed, I'm going to need 20,800 crowns to get to the next level, let alone 90,000. 624,000 to get all the way up to the tax-free castle. And of course, upgrading my castle, you're going to need anywhere from 128,000 to 192,000. So yeah, people need those numbers, dude. I mean, come on. Not even remotely worth it. Yeah, well, yeah. As I don't know. Again, I just upgraded everything to mostly place anywhere tax free except for that market lot. So that if I get a lot, I can go anywhere. So yeah, gonna take over owl's heads one lot at a time, like I keep saying.
Yep. Hey,
It'll
I'll
co-
sell you this
it'll-
lot, nice and cheap.
Yeah,
1 billion gold.
1 billion gold. Yes.
Oh
I
man,
have
but
I, I have a
Yeah,
tax free.
Andrew, again, it's what it's worth to anybody. I mean, again, I don't see, upgrading all the way to Metropolis, Gigalopolis, all that stuff personally, to me, not worth it. But to other people, apparently it's worth it, so
I
yeah.
have two PLT tax free village deeds, and right now, if I wanted to, I could upgrade them to for 7,200 gold crowns. I could upgrade to a city PLT tax water deed.
Yes. And waste the old crowns.
yeah,
But new in the crown
we were
store
talking
for
90,000 plus there, though, Lomir. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The painting of the Novian film stars, which remember was done in Ravalox's town 8 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
And the Hospitallers painting and the Hospitallers tapestry.
Say
The hell
goodbye
are these
to
on that?
two other rares because you might have seen these on yesterday's show. We had them up over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I never got them.
Neither did I. And again, we've shown the pictures that you and I were
Yeah.
in the original group of hospitallers, and
But I mean, this painting is so, the LODs are so
Yeah.
bad on this.
yeah, they don't look like they do in these pictures. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that color scheme is so bright compared to everything else.
Andrew, you'll be surprised to know the answer to that question. I know people who spend that stuff religiously. I think you're actually one of them. So let's not go there.
Yes. But going back to this,
I mean, I know
we also have the
I know you spend several $100s. Yeah, thank you. That's right. I know my stuff. Is when you're buying 5 $80 bundles at a time. I know you're one of those people who can actually do that, but yes.
Well, not only
Yeah.
that, but you have to remember that both Laz and we are both Dukes.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
spent at least $5,000.
We spent over 5,000 just on one pledge alone each, but
yeah,
I
and
have
we had multiple pledges.
I had a Duke, I had a Lord, I had a bunch of $500 accounts.
I think I had a Duke,
I
Lord, Knight Marshal,
Lord, Knight
a
Marshal.
bunch of the citizens.
Yeah, I bought
Like
all
all
at
the other
least
accounts were
5
at least a
citizens.
citizen.
So
Yeah.
500, 500, 500, 500, 500. There's 2,500 right there.
Yeah.
I bought 2 towns. I actually had 3 towns at one
I
point. So I know quite a few people.
I owned 2 and was part owner of 3 more.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the ones that we went in on co-ops.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But I sold my towns. But the Ornate Shogun pattern pack is also available, as well as the Ornate Norgard pattern crossbow pattern pack. And then they've got the tall white floral box hedge mage pieces, the chest of silver, because we don't have silver coins in game, and the chest with copper bands full of silver. Don't those 2 pictures look the same? Oh, one's copper bands, the other one's silver.
And one's gold bands.
Yeah. And then later on will be the Darkwood table, the Fire Dancer,
bands,
and the gold bands, and then the long chandelier. Yes.
So we have a gold banded, a copper banded, and a silver banded.
Iron band.
Is it iron? Okay, looks like silver.
Yeah, let's go with iron, copper, and or silver colored, copper colored, and gold colored.
Yes.
Yes.
But you know what time it is? It's time for you to pull 3.
It's time for us.
3. Don't forget
it is
3.
Time for me to pull 3 because I forgot to do 2 earlier. The Savage Furry, Lomir, and Torque gonna be getting bundles from me.
Savage Fury and Lomir on my side. So Lomir winning.
Oh man.
Lomir, you had to step right in my way. I tell you what.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. He's getting up there for you.
Yeah,
and the
no,
funny
he
thing is
stepped right in the way of the bag I was trying to click on. That's okay. I got it.
Okay. Okay, that's that one. That's that one. There you go, people. Except for Lomir, has the only one that has not received his bundle. And there that goes.
Thank
then
you.
The Steam key from Pounding Boutte is going to be going to the Savage Furry, who's getting a copy of Hellstruck Rage with Your Friends. Which is
if you could rage with anybody, rage with your friends.
That's right.
Exactly. And who did I say got that? The Stymie the Savage Furry getting that Hellstruck Rage with Your Friends. And that DM is complete.
All right. And last but not least, the Maynard. You are going to get yourself a copy of. What are you getting a copy of?
Shroud Math.
Imperium Romanium Gold Edition. Imperium Romanium Gold Edition on Steam.
So that 10 times fast.
Yeah, and that's $10 going out to the Maynard. And we'll be back with more patch notes and other interesting things. Ask a Dev and stuff tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Until then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
I'm Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.